Mina, Yokozo, welcome back for more Pokemons. We had quite the day yesterday, but anyway, here we are. I wanted to check out the new area in the battle around the battle tower, and I just happened to run into this guy, and apparently he's going to give me a super rod. So that's great. We like super rods. It's the best kind of super rod. It's the best kind of rod. And they're just giving them away. Yeah, we're going to need that. Okay, so Route 225 is now open. We've got the National Dex. So this area outside the battle tower is open, and this is kind of what I wanted to do today to unlock. Just go through the areas, see if there's anything crazy worth mentioning. I spent a lot of time yesterday going through and the underground mostly and catching all sorts of random stuff, because there's all sorts of new stuff once you get the national Dex, and it seems to be significantly impacted by what I threw into my base. I have a dragon setup, kind of my statues in my hidden base, so I'm seeing a ton of dragonish types all over the place. So we're actually, some of these guys, we got Rotom last time, right? So some of these guys I got the Chatot, the Weepinbell, the Shellos. Those I got from the area right around where we left off last time. So up here, Route 224. There were more. I didn't see anything else jump out at me as new. A lot of it was old stuff that we had before. But then I got underground and started playing, and there was, I mean, there's all sorts of cool stuff. All this, there are Vibravas everywhere now. Larions, Arons, I love these guys. Camerup's one of my, it's a really solid guy. I've never really had a chance to use him effectively. Evolves from Numel, right? But fire ground type, anything with a ground type really is great. I hatched an Aerodactyl from an amber fossil that I found. Tauros, just I love running into Tauros randomly because they're so they're Safari Zone guys, right? They all started out in the Safari Zone, and the anime has like a whole thing about Ash catching about 1,000 of them for some reason. It's just funny. But anyway, Sandslash, Sandshrew, got a couple of those. I found Bulbasaurs, which was awesome. I love seeing starter Pokemon, especially, I mean, I've got a special place in my heart for Bulbasaur. Just a solid starter. Can't say enough good things about Bulbasaur. Whether or not I'll actually get to use him, no idea. But anyway, I was trying to catch basically not everything I came across, but at least a couple of each thing that I came across. These Shelgons, Bagons, these evolve into a strictly dragon type, which is pretty rare for whatever reason. So I was trying to get a good one of him, and I'm keeping all of my great stats in this box. So you can see I've got a Primeape now, at least one Nincada, two Nincadas, yep. Poochyena, Lantern. These are all my great stats, and then these are my amazing stats plus Jirachi for right now. Nothing crazy ridiculous on the amazing side, but these would be like a good general if I want to use something different kind of ones. I have been doing a lot of research on good battle tower groupings, and there's a long way to go for me for sure. So anyway, just finding some of these guys that I hadn't seen in forever. Macargo, even Crawdon, just classic. Got some Torchics, so we're seeing some starter Pokemon now. Paris. I love Paris. I have no reason to love Paris, but I love Paris. Some of these guys are old, but I got a Dratini. How cool is that? I got the the pseudo. Can I change? No, that's not it. I wanted to see him rotate. So I didn't realize this, but apparently that sack that he carries is his tail. How I didn't know this before, no idea. But apparently that is what that is. That's the Pokedex entry anyway. So you got your Santa Claus, right? Right in time for the holidays. Got a Miltank. We love Miltank. Just a classic, you know, simple normal type. But she's got some good moves. And I did find a third level evolution, which is pretty rare in the underground for some reason, but they're there. I got a Nidorina. A couple more Bulbasaurs just because I can't stand not having Bulbasaurs. So lots of underground stuff, and I just barely messed with it. I mean, I was in there for a long time, but I kept going back and forth into the same areas to see what new stuff popped up. Because like I'd go into a desert one, or whatever they call it, and there would be about, you know, 1,000 Vibravas hanging out, and maybe like a Graveler or a Geodude, and then randomly like a Furret or a Shuckle or a like even this like a Tyrogue just randomly sitting there. So I had to keep going back and forth and redoing the room to figure out what was going to show up. There are sites, obviously websites, that have lists of everything that you're going to see. And because of my base setup, I need to reset some of that for what I'm looking for. So we've got a long way to go there, but in general today I just wanted to catch you up on what I had done in the background. Pokemon-wise in my team, other than leveling, they haven't really changed. So it's all the same people. Alistair's catching up pretty good. Yeah, you remember she started out, you know, 50 something. Everybody else was in the high 70s, low 80s. So that lucky egg is pretty nice. I should catch me some wicked Pokemon. Is that grammar? Okay. You should catch you some wicked Pokemon. Yeah, this is all new stuff though. We'll see what happens. I guess I did buy a ton of Quick Balls. I just love those Quick Balls now. Big fans. They're much more. Raticate. We like Raticate. I don't actually like Raticate. For a starter, Series 1, Generation 1 type Pokemon, one of the first Pokemon that you can find is a Rattata, obviously, right? He's probably the first one you run into. Him or Pidgey, 50-50 chance. So odds are good you've got a Rattata almost immediately. And Raticate, he evolves into Raticate pretty fast. 22, 25, and he's got like Hyper Fang and a couple other early moves that are actually very powerful. Yeah, I'll give you a name since we're doing that right now. Oh, it's a female. Portia? Do I already have a Portia? Eventually, they're going to loop back on each other. Or Portia. My Time in Portia. That's a good game. Not related to this. So, honestly, you can get by in the first generation really far with Eradicate. So he's actually a pretty solid guy to have. After the end of Generation 1 stuff, though, I don't know that there's a reason to keep him around too much. He'll have some dark moves, obviously. He'll have his bite and his crunch. I think he gets crunch. Ooh, a ranger. It's the first ranger we've seen. Alright. Dazzling Gleam is a 2-hitter. Wild Charge, I'm trying to figure out how much it hurts me. I'm not sure I've actually used it yet. It failed. No kidding. Ooh, Swellow. Okay. Swellow is Generation 3, I think? I could easily be wrong about that. Skarmory is Generation 2. I only say Generation 2 because that was when they threw a ton of Steel stuff at you. I mean, Generation 2 invented Steel, right? And then there was all these Steel and Dark types all over the place for no reason. But it could be a Generation 3. So yeah, exciting. I got an Ultra Ball. At this point in the game, why would you even put an Ultra Ball out there? Is there any logic to that? Oh yeah, I need to register my Super Rod. Do some fishing. Whoops. Come on. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's try it out real quick. I don't think it's gonna be here, but we need a shelter. What? Got away? Okay, I just pulled the Gyarados. No big deal. The Super Rods are super. Or maybe more super. I don't have a Gyarados yet. Okay, swap out. Huh, cool. Apparently the super rod in Japanese is called the amazing fishing rod. And it basically just lets you do, lets you get higher level Pokemon. So originally I was thinking that it was, there's actually different Pokemon that you get access to with the good versus the super. Apparently that is not the case. It is just a level-based kind of thing. Now, it's not like you can't, if the level is higher than the evolution, I mean, you're not going to catch a Gyarados with an old rod, obviously. I think you can only catch Magikarp, but good versus super, I think it's just mostly a level thing. Hypnosis! And he's asleep. Just like that. It's only got a 60% effectivity on it, but it seems to be a lot more complicated than just a 60% kind of thing. There are a couple Pokemon that I just can't seem to, just doesn't want to work on almost at all. Like a, what was it? I think there was a Scorpion, maybe? There were a couple things in the underground that just did not want to go to sleep. Raised a village. Alright. Female Gyarados. Right. How about this? No, wait. How about this? There we go. Freeway. Gyarados is apparently a pretty solid choice for a battle tower Pokemon because it can learn a lot of different random stuff. Pretty sure someone's about to... yeah, Outlaw needs some TLC. Give you this potion because I'm not... can't use a potion for anything at this point. I found that on a Pokemon. Okay. A self-fulfilling prophecy. I challenge you to a battle. I predict you will accept and battle me. Okay. Why would you tell me that? Touché. Alright, alright. Pretty sure there was a... well, maybe not. It just goes around in a circle. Ooh, a Fearow. Fearows, Generation 1. Less popular by a far cry than Pidgey slash Pidgeotto Pidgeot evolution tree. And I think that was more than just my personal preference. It seemed like Pidgeot was always better than Fearow. He does have a couple of pretty big hit moves. Aww. Alright, Firo. Thou name shall be Crumpet. So, hold on. Ah, okay, yep. Hyper Potion Ghetto. Let's hold on. We're on patrol, and occasionally we battle. Donphan. One of the few elephants. Actually, might be the only elephant. There's a mammoth. Right, there's a mammoth evolution. That's the Swinub. But Donphan might be the only regular elephant type evolution tree. Donphan's pretty cool. Got nothing bad to say about him. Manthe just does a... I don't remember getting him early enough to be able to really use him that much. That's a problem with a lot of Pokemon. There's a lot of good ones, but unless they're really good, they don't really justify switching up your team after a certain point in the game. Unless you really need that particular type. So it's like Lickitung. Lickiting's a Safari Zone Pokemon, Generation 1, right? There's no reason to use him. Pretty much ever in the first game. But he's cool. You know, he's got some neat stuff. It's one of the reasons I really liked Sword and Shield as much as I did, was they gave you access to that big open area right away, basically. And you can get tons of different stuff without getting into any gyms. So you could build a pretty solid team from random stuff that doesn't really have to be in any one particular spot. There's a Miltank. Miltanks usually have... Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm almost 30 levels higher than him at this point. I was going to say Miltanks have a lot of HP. And they have healing abilities. Kind of like a, you know, a Chansey or a... well, Chansey might be the best example for that. It's a bottle of fresh water. No one knows where Pokemon life started. This might be the right way. Let's go back, do some surfing. So, I guess I didn't notice this before, but I've actually got a Pokemon that has Surf on it. Why wouldn't it use the Pokemon that I actually have in my party? Anyway, I guess I've never really noticed that before. I didn't have any HMs in my party for the longest time. That's kind of a bummer. Maybe if I've gotten Palkia out and walking with me already? Maybe. Hyper Cutter. That is disturbingly effective. Mightyena. You'll be fine. Ah, Sucker Punch. It's not as bad as Fake Out. So he's a dark type, but Hypnosis still works on him, right? I can't use my Dream Eater, but I can still put him to sleep with Hypnosis. So that's kind of cool. It means the Hypnosis was completely unnecessary, but I just thought I'd demonstrate that for whatever that's worth. This is just to avoid some Pokemon area, and then you immediately have to go into another Pokemon area. It's like, what's the point? Level design. It's harder than it looks. I don't need another one of you, Firo. Ah. Cool, you can see his eyelids are black. That's not something you notice usually. Another Firo. This is getting silly. Hi, how's it going? Something that I've never actually had explained successfully is the logic behind ghost moves not affecting normal types, and vice versa. It almost makes sense because presumably ghost types are always ephemeral, but you know, fighting. It's just very confusing why they just randomly picked. Oh yeah, ghost doesn't work against normal. What's wrong with you? How does that even happen? We made ghost types too powerful. No, you only made 3 of them, and they've all got poison on them. Tropius. Tropius is a weird one. He's alright, but he's a super weird Pokemon. He's got bananas coming out of his head, because apparently he ate too many bananas. That's what the Pokedex entry is anyway. That he ate so many of his favorite fruit that he started growing out of them. But he's basically a flying leaf dinosaur type tree something. It's very confusing. But he's cool. He's different. We like different. Flying and grass, not super common. Tomatoes? I think those are new. Seeing as we probably won't be back here, I don't want to plant anything that's too rare. So yeah, the tomatoes are new. Let's put bananas back here. It'll make the Tropius happy. And it only did 2 this time. So random. That one only did that one and the other one. That can't, there's no logic here. It's crazy. So far it's all Fearos and Machokes. Start using some repels. It's really all there is. B-barrel. Hello, friend. Fairies are the natural enemies of all dragons. You just happened to challenge the wrong person. The dragon. You don't have a Dragonite? What's wrong with you? This is one of those situations like in the real world, this would be super awkward. But here's this trainer standing up here all alone doing nothing. And there's this Pokeball right next to him. And you just go take the Pokeball. It's like, no, I'm not going to assume that it's his. It's a Pokeball. It's on the ground. It's everybody's, right? It's free as soon as it hits the ground. It's whoever it wants to be. Yeah, that wouldn't work in real life. Of course, people probably don't store items in Pokeballs in the world. Click. Usually when you find a Pokeball, it's either a Pokeball or it's got a Pokemon in it. Oh yeah, Sparrow. Okay. Your name will be Summer. That works. Survival area. Huh. Cool. Think this is a fly location? I would hope so. Woot. Ouch. It's true. I think I'm okay. Yeah, I'm alright. Is it full of dreams? I don't keep my dreams in my bag. That's crazy. Oh, I can fly. Okay, cool. It's always nice when you can fly back somewhere. Yes. I'm a cameraman. Cool. You remember that outstanding documentary? I don't remember it being outstanding, but I remember the documentary. Ha ha ha, you're so funny. What? Aww. Maybe I have to come back after a certain point. Looks like a pretty special area for not anything happening. Shadows are cool. Graham. Graham. How would you like to be called Graham? It's because when he was a baby, he looked like a gray ham. That's not nice. Can't say that about babies. Here's another one that it's not too terribly far away from a... yeah, sure. Yeah, no idea. Ugh. Another Spearow. Okay. Lots of rock climbing. Clepsydra. That's a new one. Horsey's first evolution. Zatu. I've seen some Natus. Back. Firo. Alright, it's repels. So is Beaver like pushing you with his face when he does that? Because you're definitely in front of him. That's nice. Whoops. That's fine. like, why would you do that? It's a pearl. If this had been the other game, I would have found a diamond. That's not true. Hey. Wunderbar. Oh. Only the Pokemon of regions that you visit. Well, let's check that out. I don't remember that from before. Let's see. Oh, right. Pub. So wait, that's the English version? Hold on. What? National, Sinnoh, National. This is all stage 1, Flaffy. So wait, does this do anything at all? Obviously he's been in this region. Well, here's something. Apparently there's a male and a female version of Krogunk, but I do not see any difference. Am I just missing it? What the heck? Can I... Huh. No, I have no idea. It really does not look any different to me. Okay, whatever. Point is, this is completely useless. Oh ho, hold on. Do I have a Finian? I don't know that I do. I think it's a rod type. You gotta catch it with a rod. But I don't think I do. But is getting access to his different Magikarp is probably worthwhile. For some reason, it sticks out in my memory. Why would I go here? There's something back there. Okay, that's worthwhile. You really can't have too many of those. Any of the ups, the iron carbos, etc., those are all acceptable no matter what. Is that ash falling from the sky? Going up to the volcano. Gotta be super careful about having this bike next to this ramp. Hey, is that Wake? Crasher or Wake, maybe? Another Licky Tongue? Ooh, a Vigoroth. Haha. That's not gonna be good. At this point, it's just like, who do I want to give experience to? Ooh, ouch. Hyper potions do not work as well as they used to, for sure. Come on, there we go. Hey everybody, how's it going? So that's 3 of the gym leaders I've randomly come up against. Heck yeah, I'll take some rest. I should be okay. Let me just double check, but yeah, we're good. Thank you though. Now I could use a nap, but my Pokemon are probably fine. I could probably lay off. Hey, it's that guy. And he's walking off in D-pad directions. I was under a waterfall for 16 years. I mean, I got up to eat every once in a while, but pretty much just waterfall. And that taught me what waterfalls usually do. It was really bad in the rainy season. It is kind of weird that a black belt would have a cacturn. I definitely do not think fighting moves whenever I see a cacturn. It's a grass dark type. Do not know where I'm going. Eruption zone. Hooray! Smash. Okay. What? Yeah, I do not remember this part. There's a rock that's never going anywhere. Let's see what's in here. If it's just Golbats, I am not going to be impressed. Classic Zelda puzzle. Just throwing that out there. Yeah, look. Clint's up there. I bet you Buck's already up there. And yet somehow, I still have to push all the boulders. We've got a Macargo already. But I'm okay trying to catch another one. These guys are... I'm not going to say rare enough, but they're unusual enough that it's kind of cool to have a couple of them. I am not going to name him, though. The Macargo without a name. he's just called Macargo. Like most Pokemon, he's named after himself. Another Macargo. The old flame body. As long as I don't touch it, I'm okay. Unless he does that. Logically, something that it's made out of lava should be able to expel some sort of heat source. Yes, okay. I have a hard time believing that anybody around here is going to be hard enough to justify doing anything special. I owned him. Okay. Why not? Ooh, a clay doll. I've got a ball toy, but I don't have a clay doll yet. Level 27 and level 57. It's like sad. Aww. Thought he was gonna do something cool. Oh, Weezing. That's a new one. Have to take out Graveler first. And oh, perfect. Ah, he killed himself. Lame. Yeah, this is probably gonna be a repel / come back later thing. Weezing is the only one so far that I've run into that I didn't already have. And I'm guessing he's in some of the biomes underground that I just haven't messed with yet. It is pretty handy to have a helper that heals all your stuff in between. Definitely beneficial, even if they're not adding a lot to the battle. I mean, he's actually got an attack move, which is more than we had. Last time she only had one attack move and she could use it once, and then it was done for the rest of the battle. So this is nice. But really it's about being able to heal in between and not having to worry about killing yourself or losing a bunch of items. So it's definitely beneficial to clear out all of the trainers with a helper. You do kinda lose a little bit in experience because you don't have a second Pokemon out there all the time just by default. But it's not like it's that much of a difference anyway. Seriously, I have no idea where I'm going. I can't use Rock Climb with a partner. Gotcha. Makes perfect sense. There's nothing up here. Okay, let's go back to the first one. I think. Yes, okay. But again, these guys are 25 levels lower than I am right now, so it's not like we're really gaining a lot. We are filling out our Pokedex a little bit, right? Some of these Pokemon we've never seen before, and that's a good thing to do, for sure. Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan was one of those rare, really late Pokemon that I legitimately tried to throw into my team a couple of times. Because it was a Safari Zone Pokemon in Generation 1. And it might have been something that you found kind of in the middle of the game in 2 or 3, I can't remember. But it's just kind of a cool Pokemon. It's not even a particular, sure it's got lots of HP and it's got a decent strength number, but I think it was just more of a overall aesthetic kind of feel for what it is. It does have access to a lot of various elemental moves, but that's fairly common of normal types. It's pretty easy to find a normal type that can learn a lot of different random moves. No, I think he's a normal type. Normal dark? Is that? So anyway, I wanna definitely get to the end of this. I'm not particularly worried about having buck around for everything that we're doing in here. If we miss a bunch of trainers, that's fine. Because I'm pretty sure we get to the end and Buck does something stupid and then we have to go chase him down. Loudred. I do not care for that guy. Dunsparce is pretty cool. His evolution is... Oh shoot. Does he get a dragon type? I can't remember. doesn't do anything. I take that back. Oh, he's got a Scyther. Fantastic. I'm sorry, Scyther. He really is one of my favorites. Oh, Marowak. Marowak has a tragic backstory. Always, always, always tragic backstory. It's like his whole thing is tragedy. Where the tragedy comes from, you don't know, but he can't be a Marowak until his parents have died. That's just how it works, I guess. Super weird. Hear the howl of my iron fists. Yeah. The howl of my iron fists are a little quieter now. Alistar's turned out to be a really solid Pokemon, even though it's only got 3 different types of moves, and one of them requires him to be asleep. I mostly just pulled him in for the hypnosis thing, but he's turning out to be very, very good. As one would expect. Ah, Dragonair. Dragonair, obviously, is definitely, arguably, much cooler than Dragonite. Dragonite is like goofy, right? He's super goofy. And Dragonair is just all business. In Generation 1, he was the ultimate dragon type. Was Dragonair. And he evolves into Dragonite and loses some of that cool factor. Oh, come on. That can't be right. No, that's the way out. I need rock climb, don't I? Well, shoot. Let's try it out, at least. I thought there was a Pokeball back, an item back here. Thank you. Nope, I was wrong. That's okay. And he's gone. Pretty sure I had to go find him now. Whoops. No, 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 no. Yeah. Doesn't tell me where to go. Alright, let's pop out of here. If I can. Yep. And then we'll go back to the survival area. Because I'm pretty sure I have to go chase him down. Let's see. Okay, yep. So he should be here somewhere. But where? Oh, maybe it's in that crazy house on the top of the mountain. Double check this house. There he is, look at that. Yeah, okay, so I think the next time you go back to that same area, you can catch the legendary whatever Pokemon. The Heatran, I think it is. So we might do that next time. But right now I think we're in a good spot. So we're gonna call it for now. So I will catch all of you laters.